Every time I do this commute, I feel like I'm winning at life. I feel amazing. Hi, my name's George Bullard. I'm a professional explorer and this is the wackiest commute on the planet. The wackiest commute genuinely came about a few years ago when I used to kayak along the River Thames, and I've really brought this post-lockdown to Wales, where I have been locked down with my girlfriend. And so I've got my paramotor, I fly to the outskirts of the town, and then I get in the pack raft and paddle the last few hundred meters up into the village. And it came about, I just can't face going to work every day in a car. I think that's boring. And why, when the weather is so beautiful, we had a great summer, you should get outside and do something different. Run, walk, bicycle, do anything different you can. It makes you feel on top of the world each morning. First thing, I get up in the morning and the first thing that I do is draw the curtains with trepidation. Is the weather good enough for me to fly? So I get if it is, and the wind's still enough, and the clouds, the formations aren't, doesn't mean it's going to be very turbulent. I get my paramotor out, lay it out on the field, and it's the best feeling when the ground leaves your feet and suddenly you're airborne. Phenomenal. Some people will find it, stop and look at me in the car as I'm like flying alongside the road, watching my landing spots, checking the wind direction, and come into land and feel the grass beneath my feet, pump the old girl up, straight into the river and paddle into Prestine. So from the moment that I get out to check the weather to the moment that I arrive at my desk is an hour. It's about 40 minutes on the flight and about 20 minutes on the canoe. The only problem is that paddling this back up the river against the flow is impossible. So I currently don't have a car or a way of getting home, so I have to get someone to come pick me up. My mission as an explorer is to rewild humans. I believe that we've lost touch with the outdoors, and hence why my commute and my passion and my job go hand in hand. I run a company called I Go Adventures, and we are all about getting people outside. We run adventures with purpose all over the world. Clearly sometimes when I arrive here I'm a bit wet, but luckily on Zoom they can only see the top half. So that is okay. But of course here is nice and warm and cozy, so I go from home, I get very wet, and then I come to a nice warm office, so it's the middle bit is manageable. But of course it's totally worth it when you see dippers and fish and ducks and birds and animals and wildlife each morning.